Hello everyone, my name is Wyatt Spade. This is my Connecticut Virtual State Science Fair submission for the 2025 Virtual Science Fair. My science fair topic is on the energy production from a homemade hydrogen fuel cell. I picked this topic because I was really interested at the time in a lot of the clean energy and a lot of the kind of fundamentals behind that, and branching off and do things that are not just solar and hydroelectric, and just moving away from a lot of the stuff that we see a lot right now and into something that I can see being enormously popular and enormously important further on down the line with the technology continuing to grow, and it's being pushed into larger and larger industries, primarily in vehicles, with Honda and Toyota and Ford doing a lot of research on this topic right now to implement them into cars, and the kind of fundamental processes behind that. Now, with my project, I built a fully functioning fuel cell comprised of three main components. So we have the main fuel cell, which is where all of my core rods are. This is where the water splits into hydrogen and oxygen gas. I have the electrical system, which is my battery packet is not hooked up yet just because I had it disabled for District Science Fair, which took place very recently. I've got my my double battery pack holder, which contains two 18,950 milliamp hour batteries running to a booster converter, which allows me to control the voltage coming out of the system and into my actual thing. So I can test all of my numbers to find the voltage and find the energy that I'm using, so I can get significantly more accurate numbers than what I would be doing if I were to just be running a set voltage and just kind of guessing a lot of that. Then, once the hydrogen and oxygen is split, it comes through this tube into a bubbler. The bubbler acts as a safety mechanism where it forces the hydrogen through this tube into the water and then out into this open spot full of air. Now this feeds out through this tube, through this tubing, and then out through this syringe tip. And this is where you would burn it off. I wasn't able to get it to consistently burn off just because of my limitations with my energy, and I had a lot of issues with my electrical system early on, which caused a lot of damage, but I was able to fix the majority of that and get more consistent numbers, which I was able to calculate. The bubbler, when this is burned, acts as a barricade, pretty much, where in the case of it kind of backblasting, where once it's lit, it can trail all the way back through because of because hydrogen is so explosive back into the main system. This upper section contains it, so it doesn't get access to the reserve of hydrogen that's coming out of the main fuel cell. So it just reduces the risk of it exploding,